Hi, I'm Jonathon Simon. I'm one of the co-founders of Election Defense Alliance. I'm down in Memphis, Tennessee at the National Media Reform Conference. And we're here to spread the word and sound the alarm about election theft. We have plenty of evidence for that, much too much to go into now. It's available at www.electiondefensealliance.org, as well as many other websites and in some publications as well. It's very strong evidence the problem is very, very serious. What strikes me about this conference is how little prominence has been given to this topic. No plenary sessions, very, very little in the way of even breakout sessions. The vast majority of people at this conference probably were not exposed to this issue. It should be the number one issue at this conference. It is an issue which very directly impacts the future of media reform. Presumably media reformers, to get their wish list, are going to have to wind up in front of the FCC. They're going to have to wind up in front of the Congress. That Congress appears momentarily to be friendly because of some flukes by which the Democrats won in 2006, but our evidence shows that it's only because of an October full of dramatic surprises that the rig, the vote-shifting mechanisms that were put in place in before October 2006 were insufficient. So we regard this as a very, very short window of opportunity. Any media reformers who are looking to change that aspect of our democracy really also have to be concerned with who is in power in the democracy, who is going to either grant or deny their wishes. And that hinges on getting our elections right so that they cannot be rigged in the future. We're going into 2008. It is a powder keg. It is locked and loaded. To take this majority and reverse it, the capability is there and the protection mechanisms are not. We need people to inform on their own, be the media. We say this over and over again, but not be afraid to go out and ruin people's days, to become informed about this and go out and ruin somebody else's day so that they can become informed about it and they can inform others. That's the way this has to spread. There has to be an enormous amount of pressure brought to bear on the people who have the capacity to change this system to get any meaningful, significant, effective reform.
And what website, or how can they find out more about you?
Well, there are a couple of websites I'd like to give. One is our website, which is www.electiondefensealliance.org, electiondefensealliance.org, where there's a great deal posted and a lot of links. I'd also like to point the way to a journalist, Robert Kohler, who has really dug in on this issue and has proven that where there is a will, even the media can cover this issue. And his website is www.commonwonders.com, and he has no less, if you go into his archives, than 12 articles over the past 2 years, and each one of them is a gem pointing to a different aspect of election fraud and some of the organizations that have attempted to remedy it and some of the remedies that have been proposed. It's very informative and very, very readable and very non-technical. So for anybody wanting to begin to inform themselves about this and really develop a passion about it, Bob Kohler is the man, and he has done fantastic work. It should be acknowledged. He's an independent columnist, syndicated, not a whole lot of exposure. If 1% of the rest of the media, mainstream or alternative, were doing the work that Bob Kohler is doing and showing the courage that Bob Kohler has shown, we would be in a very different situation right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
And you're very welcome.